Indexing in DBMS. Indexing is used to optimize the performance of a database by minimizing the number of disk accesses required when a query is processed. And the index is a type of data structure used to locate the access the data in a database table in quickly. And the index structures is described here, which is search key and data references. It uses some database columns also. The first column of the database is the search key that contains a copy of the primary key or candidate key of the table. And the value of the primary key are stored in sorted order so that the corresponding data can be accessed easily. And the second column of the database is the data reference. It contains a set of pointers holding the address of the disk block where the value of the particular key can be found. There are different types of indexing method: order indices, primary index, clustering index, secondary index. And the primary index are also categorized two types: dense index and sparse index. In case of order indices, the indices are usually sorted to make searching faster, and the indices which are sorted are known as order indices. Suppose we have an employee table with thousands of records and each of which is 10 bytes long. And if their IDs start with 1, 2, 3, and so on, and we have to search students with ID 543. In the case of database with no index, we have to search the disk block from starting till it reaches 543. And the DVMS will read the record after reading 543 into 10, which is 5430 bytes. In the case of an index, we search using index, and the DBMS will read the record after reading 5 into 542 into 2 at 1084 bytes, which are very less compared to the previous case. In case of primary index, if the index is created on the basis of the primary key of the table, then it is known as primary indexing, and these primary keys are unique to each records and contain 1:1 relations between the records. As primary keys are stored and sorted order, and their performance of the searching operation is quite efficient. And the primary index can be classified into two types: dense index and sparse index. In case of dense index, it contains an index record for every search key value in the data file, and it makes searching faster. In case of dense indexing, the number of records in the index table is same as the number of records in the main table, and it needs more space to store index records itself. The index records have the search key and a pointer to the actual records on the disk. Here is a diagram of dense index, and let's try to knowledge some sparse index, gather some knowledge. In this data file, index records appears only for a few times, and each item points to a block. Instead of pointing each record in the main table, the index points to the records in the main table in a gap. And in case of clustering index, which can be defined as an ordered data file, sometimes the index is created on non-primary key column, which may not unique for each record. And in this case, to identify the record faster, we will group two or more columns to get the unique value and create index out of them. And this method is called clustering index. And the records which have similar characteristics are grouped and index are created for this group. Suppose a company contains several employees in each department. Suppose we use to clustering index where all employees which belong to the same department ID are considered within a single cluster, and index pointers point to the cluster as a whole. Here department ID is a non-unique key. Here is a diagram where which hold two attributes, the department and pointer, and each pointer hold a record. The previous schema is little confusing because one disk block is shared by records which belong to the different cluster, and if we use separate disk block for separate cluster, then it is called better techniques. Here is the better technique shown. And in case of secondary index, the size of the table grows. In case of sparse indexing, the size of mapping also grows. These mappings are usually kept in the primary memory so that address fetch should be faster. Then the secondary memory searches the actual database on the address got from mapping. If the mapping size grows, then fetching the address itself becomes slower. In this case, the sparse index will not be efficient. To overcome this problem, secondary indexing is introduced. And in case of secondary indexing, to reduce the size of mapping, another level of indexing is introduced. In this method, the huge range for the columns is selected initially so that the mapping size of the first level becomes small. Then each range is further divided into smaller ranges. The mapping of the first level is stored in the primary memory, so the address fetch is faster, and the mapping of the second level and the actual data are stored in the secondary memory, which is hard disk. It is the diagram shown below of secondary level indexing. And if you want to find the records of roll 111 in the diagram, then it will search the highest entry, which is smaller than to or equal to 111 is the first level index, and it will get 100 at this level. Then in the second index level, again it does max 111 less than equals to 111 and gets 110. Now using the address 110, it guards the data block and starts searching each record till it get 111. Then this is how search is performed in this method, and the insertion, updation and deletion is also done in the same manner. Okay, thank you, goodbye.